Cardio for fat loss. Cardio is good for you and your overall health. Let's get that out of the way. But for fat loss, people often think that doing excessive high-intensity cardio is key. The only thing that matters when it comes to losing fat is being in a calorie deficit, which can be done entirely through diet alone and without any cardio at all. Cardio, greater than increased calories out, greater than increased chances of being in a calorie deficit. So cardio doesn't mean you burn fat, it just burns calories. Let's say you have maintenance calories of 2,000. You burn 500 calories doing cardio. This brings you down to a total of 1,500, but then you go and eat a 700 calorie burger. You're now at 2,200, which is a surplus. This means you will gain weight. So you see, cardio is a useful tool to lose fat, but you must be aware of how much you're eating. What cardio is best? All forms of cardio will help you burn calories and get into a calorie deficit, but to get a low level of body fat and sustain that level, keyword sustain, low intensity cardio will be your best option because it's something that you can sustain. So what form of cardio do we all have access to, can be done whenever and wherever, and is extremely sustainable? Walking. How to track steps. If you use any moderately up-to-date phone or have a smartwatch, there is an inbuilt pedometer that tracks your steps. The key to your step count is to increase it from what you're already doing and meet that each day. So, for example, if you already do 10,000 steps per day, increase it to 15,000 and aim to meet it. Each day, I'd set the target of at least 8,000 steps per day. This is a great point to start with. As mentioned, if you're already doing 8,000 plus per day, increase it by a few thousand for the first few weeks. When do I increase steps? Steps should increase when you notice absolutely no reduction in weight for 7 consecutive days straight. More on rates of weight loss in the next guide. Why no high-intensity cardio? 1. Sustainability. High-intensity cardio isn't bad, but it actually makes fat loss more difficult. While you may be burning a lot of calories in a short amount of time, it's very taxing on the body, which means that when you combine it with consistent weightlifting, you will physically burn out very quickly, and it will be unsustainable. Low-intensity cardio is great because it's extremely sustainable. You can pretty much do a daily walk. 2. Increases the chances of putting us in a catabolic state. A catabolic state is when our bodies break down both fat and muscle tissue. This is why many people struggle with losing muscle during the fat loss phases. A catabolic state is brought upon us during intensive or extensive cardio training, and therefore we expose ourselves far more to being in a catabolic state when doing higher intensity cardio and even moderate intensity cardio for extended periods of time. How to stay out of a catabolic state. Having protein digesting in our system and attempting to go no longer than 4 to 5 hours without a meal is a great way to prevent catabolism. This is why walking is a great form of cardio, because we can have a snack while we walk or eat just before walking. We can't eat before performing moderate or high intensity cardio. Well, most of us. Fasted cardio. While fasted cardio may be good for quick weight loss, it also massively increases the risk of catabolism and burning through muscle tissue that we spent a long time building. As discussed, the only thing that matters is calories in and calories out and remaining in a net calorie deficit. Therefore, even if we consume calories whilst burning calories through walking, this will have no negative effect at all on reaching your fat loss goals. So, providing that you aren't consuming more than you are burning, you can eat and do your daily walk throughout the day. Do I need to do my walk in one go? No, your walk can be split over the course of the entire day. As long as you hit your step goal for the day consistently, you will be reaching your cardio goal too. I want you to keep reminding yourself of the concept of net calories over the course of the day rather than doing things in one block.